Movings are happening every single day. I could not believe when I saw this news, like 1,000+ people are moving to Florida every single day in the pandemic time. Do you want to know why it's happening? Then stay tuned. It will come just after this. Hey, this is Komal Acharya. I'm a local real estate agent with eXp Realty. So today on this video, we're going to, go through the facts like why so many people are moving to Florida, especially in the pandemic time. Actually, while I was preparing for the YouTube content for this week, I just came across this article and it was so interesting facts in this. And as a real estate agent, I have experienced that this market right now in the pandemic time, it has gone crazy. Actually, so many people are moving to Florida, and there are a couple of reasons, and that's what we are going to discuss in this video. So before we start about the reasoning why Florida is experiencing this much influx of the people coming from out of state, I would like to focus on some facts like what are the statistics behind this. So I have reviewed some of the movers or moving websites who they study actually like how much movings are happening in the state or even out of the state. So what I came across is 15% of the people moved actually between January to July in this COVID-19 time, and majority of them who were interviewed, like 85%, were actually relocating to another state instead of just relocating to the same area or the same state. 35% of the people who decided to move, the main reason behind this was the COVID-19 pressure. So many people lost job and they couldn't keep up the expenses what they were going through in that current scenario. So that's why they had to make the change. And some of the people decided to move because of their family safety reasons too. Now coming back to the reasons why Florida has experienced this much influx, of the people moving to the state, especially in this pandemic time when people are not coming out of the house, but still there's so much move happened between January to July. So the majority of the influx actually happening from the high-tech states like the New York, California, Illinois, those are the major states. People from these major states, they are actually choosing Florida as their hometown. So before we waste any more time on the statistics about this pandemic move, I will start with the reasons like why Florida is kind of famous for people who are choosing to move to another state or another place. Number one reason is lots of tax benefits. Florida is considered one of the top famous state where there is no tax, no state tax. There is a sales tax in the state, but there is no state tax, and that does help even you are doing work, you are doing job basically, or you are doing the business. You can save a lot many dollars per year if you are saving in the state tax. On the top of it, if you are having any retirement income like the 401k or even Social Security, many people gets, that's also doesn't need to have the tax at the end. So basically you are saving so much in the tax at the end of the day. Another benefit here is the property taxes are pretty low in the Florida, and especially in the South Florida. Overall, there are many places many people are choosing to move. One of the top famous places are the Jacksonville or Miami area. So another reason is the property tax. The property taxes are pretty way low compared to the high-tech states like the New York, Illinois, or even California. You see a lot many dollars you are saving every year. So if you're trying to buy the property around $400,000 in the Florida, then taxes are around $3,000 to $3,500. So it's actually in some of the areas from New York or California, it's almost half of the property tax. Is a huge amount of saving we are talking about. One more benefit I feel in the Florida tax laws are the homestead tax. Homestead tax is pretty much very strong. It's in Florida. So this kind of strict law in the homestead that usually helps to prevent any kind of the problem to their primary home from the creditors. Also, overall, you do save hundreds of dollars even thousands of dollars actually by using the homestead for your primary home. So not only the middle class population is moving because of the saving of the taxes, but actually many of the CEOs or the millionaires actually choosing Florida as their hometown. Even though their businesses or their work is in California or New York. Number 2 reason is weather. Everybody loves the warm weather, right? I mean, the Florida is kind of very close to California's weather, but of course, California's weather is the best weather. This has some of the drawbacks. Of course, it's a lot of humidity and it's pretty hot. But overall, it's tropical weather you experience in Florida. You have a chance to experience sunshine almost like 300 days a year, so who would not love that? Actually, because of this hot weather and the humid weather, that helps to try to do a lot of fun activities and outdoor activities like the swimming, boating, fishing. I mean, you don't have to take even special vacation to try all those things. You are only 20 minutes or 30 minutes away to do. Even if you are choosing to experience the beach lifestyle, then there are many possibilities you can get in affordable ranges near to the beach. So that's what I'm going to talk about in my next point. But however, why I brought up this is the weather supports overall lifestyle. So this kind of weather is very much famous in New Yorkers, or maybe who are moving from the snow states. There in those states, you don't get a chance to live 365 days a summer lifestyle. You get that chance in the Florida. Weather is one of the another best benefit everybody experience here, and that's why many people choose to live in the Florida or have the vacation home in the Florida so that they can experience the summer all the time. Number 3 reason is low cost of living. People who are choosing to move in this kind of pandemic, the main reason is like they are maybe experiencing a lot of hardship. Maybe they lost job, or something financially is not kind of helping them in their current situation. So those people has attraction to move to Florida is because of the low cost of living too. Florida's cost of living is not 100% cheap, but at the same time, it's not too expensive. This state offers love for everybody. So Florida's cost of living is way, way, way less than California or New York or even Illinois. That's why those states are kind of famous. I have created one separate video about the cost of living. If you want to check out, that's more in a detail, then you can click this video. That will give you more better idea like what kind of the expenses you're talking about if you're moving to Florida. But just briefly, I want to talk about the major parts. Like mostly people are concerned about the housing, like the rental market or even buying. So now let's compare. Like this house is actually in California. It's listed as around $590,000, which is like only 3-bedroom, 1,000 square foot. This is like, look at these pictures. Like this is what you get. Actually, there are not too many pictures inside. No, there is some. So that will give you some idea like how the housing is expensive in California. I have also kind of narrowed down one example for you. This is different part of the California. This house is listed around $620,000, and this is only 1,000 square foot, which is like 3-bedroom, 2-bath. It's pretty small. I mean, so anyways, you see the pictures, like it's a little bit updated. Pictures are not bad, but at the same time, you don't get that much square foot. The per square foot price is pretty high. And same thing with the New York houses. Like in the New York houses also, if you check, the per square foot price is very, very high. The same price range, if you go in Florida, you have a multiple cities to select, and those are the good school zones. You're not compromising any lifestyle, or you're not compromising any benefits to your family. And at the same time, you will have chance to live in a more beautiful house. You can have a lot many amenities, like having the view or the pool, so you can experience the summer and the vacation time every single day. So low cost of living becomes one of the major reason too when if someone is deciding to move to Florida, especially in this pandemic time, because so many financial hardships are happening around the globe. Number 4 reason is rapid growth and the strong economy. Of course, this COVID-19 monster has screwed up whole economy of the globe. Everywhere it's a bad time. Not only at the individual level, but the states are also actually experiencing this financial hardship because of this monster. But I can say this, like the metropolitan cities in the Florida, like Miami, Jacksonville, Orlando, they're bouncing back. The majority of the economy is based off the Florida is because of the tourist. It's a tourism, that's number 1. Aerospace, or even industry, and also the electronic manufacture. So not only this industries, but also Florida's economy is quite as strong because of also the winter bursts. Many people choose to live in Florida, and that holds our economy very strong, especially the housing market, the real estate market. Florida is also like multicultural. Like that's another benefit I'm going to go through in this video. By the way, because of that, it's a lot of possibility of getting even the labor market. So it's not just the white collar jobs, but the labor market is also very, very strong in the Florida, and that is why the labor is a little bit cheaper than some of the high tax states like the New York or California. And because of that, many of the companies are choosing Florida to start their startups. So overall, if you see, Florida has done the fast, rapid growth, especially in the metropolitan cities, and that's what making the Florida economy pretty strong. Florida has the multicultural, multi-diverse population, and that's what is binding together this economy. And it's lot many languages are spoken here. You will see a lot many cultures in the Florida. That also supports tourist industry, also the restaurant industry. So you have a lot many varieties of cultural diverse businesses you will see. And as a current data, as we see, like 1,000+ people are moving every single day to Florida. That's also helps to make this state much more stronger. Now, number 5 reason many people choose to live in Florida is the lifestyle we have. So Florida lifestyle is pretty active lifestyle. At the same time, it's fun-loving lifestyle. People don't care much here. They love to vacation every single day, I would say. They don't, because there are so many favors, like the weather supports, the distance supports. You don't have to wait to take the leave to go to the beach. You can go any day, like even in a weekdays. If you go to the beach, there's so many people are visiting. Even you can just go and sit there and do your work at the beach. It's that much easy access to the beach lifestyle or outdoor funs. And also you can do a lot many adventures activities like the boating, fishing, even you can do snorkeling, scuba diving, jet skiing. You will see very commonly, like people have their own boats, they have their own jet ski. It's like having the car. Water activities is one of the favorites outdoor fun for the Florida residents, and people who choose to live in the Florida, coming from some other state, they are not so used to having this kind of lifestyle, and that attracts them a lot. Florida lifestyle is also famous in the nightlife. There's so many nightclubs, the big restaurants, also the events happens, like live events happens in the Florida, so especially in the metropolitan cities. So that can give you some lively lifestyle too. And also for the kids, you have a Disneyland, in the Florida. That's one of the biggest attraction. People just get the annual pass and try to use it most efficiently. That's the most favorite spot, I would say, for any kid. So overall, you get a lot to do in the Florida, and that's what again attracts to the people who are moving from other states, and that which you may not get so easily in your own state. These sunshine states never rest. Actually, you will see a lot many people always on the road doing some fun activities like jogging, biking. It's always on the go, and that gives a very good positive feeling when you see around yourself. And it gives more energy when in a daily life too. So I love Florida because of the lifestyle. That's one of my favorite from my side when I moved from Michigan. Let me know in comment what is your favorite if you are choosing to move to Florida, or even you are Florida resident. Let me know in a comment what you love about the Florida. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope this information was helpful to you. And if you are thinking to move here, then I'm a local real estate agent here in the South Florida. Feel free to contact me. You can text me, email me, or call me, or even you can leave a comment below. If you are looking to have some more extra information or any particular content you want me to make, feel free to comment below again. And yes, don't forget to subscribe my channel and hit the bell button. I am working hard to get more information to you. Your support will help me and give me more motivation to the same. Thank you again. Stay safe and take care of your family.